Hello and welcome to our mini webinar on ensuring your legacy. I am going to give a brief overview of ownership transfer options for child care businesses. My organization, the ICA Group, is a national nonprofit organization that works with child care business owners on exit planning. We have a number of resources and services for child care business owners, which you can learn more about at icagroup.org/childcare. And the ICA Group has found that as we work with child care center owners who are thinking about exiting their businesses, that most of these center owners do not understand all of their options for selling their business to a new owner. In the child care industry, some of your options for ownership transfer include large child care companies and chains that grow by acquiring existing child care companies, owner-operators who purchase the child care business and then run the day-to-day operations, management buyouts where one or more employees take over the business, internal transfers to a family member, and sale to employees, where the employees purchase the business and operate it as a worker cooperative. And each of these options presents unique advantages and challenges, and I'm going to spend the rest of this mini webinar talking about the advantages and challenges of internal transfers to family members. So historically, many independent companies were passed on to children, but interfamily transfers have been in steady decline for decades. So down from 30% of business transfers in 1980 to 15% by 2010, and that trend has continued. And so we do want to recommend that if you're hoping to transfer your business to one or several family members, that you sit down with them to discuss whether an interfamily transfer makes sense. For many business owners, there are a lot of advantages of transferring a business to your family members. One is that it creates or maintains a family legacy, and it can be really meaningful for an owner to see your family members take the reins of the company you've built. Another advantage is that these buyers, these family members, are more likely to know how the business works. And they likely have relationships with the staff, with the teachers, with vendors, with family members, and those relationships can be really helpful at minimizing disruptions as the transfer happens. A challenge of this option is that it's often not sustainable for numerous generations, and there's fewer people who want to take over family business, especially as you go down the line of family members. Another challenge is that mixing business and family can be really complicated, kind of bridging the relationships you have with your family and your personal life, bringing those relationships into a professional setting with your business. And so that can be emotional, it can sometimes be dramatic, and in general can just be complicated. So it kind of takes a lot of navigating to set boundaries and build healthy relationships between the business and family members. Another challenge is that family members might not have the same understanding of what the transfer entails. So it requires a lot of communication to make sure you're all on the same page. And finally, this option also likely requires seller financing, which basically means that it's unlikely that the family members will be able to put up all of the cash for the business value up front. And so the owner will have to use seller financing to basically make a loan to the business for the value of the business. And then the new owners will use the business profits to pay back the owner for the value of the business over time. And so seller financing kind of increases risk for the selling owner because it's unpredictable how the business will perform in the future. You kind of need the business to perform well in order to use those profits to get paid back. So to hear more about the advantages and challenges of some of the other ownership transfer options, or to access more resources on exit planning and ownership transfer options, please visit our website at icagroup.org/childcare. Thanks so much.